What's up, kids? Wow, lead gen and summertime and so much going on all at once. It's complicated, right? So let's talk getting clarity on lead gen. The most common questions we get in this group, which I think is really fascinating, is around lead gen. We talk a lot about building your high-ticket group coaching program or high-ticket mastermind or even high-ticket agency done-for-you sales. But ultimately, it all comes back to lead gen. It really does. If you don't have lead gen, you just don't have anything. I hate to say it that way, but a coach of mine like 10 years ago said, Chris, if you don't have, because I was kind of bragging on him about all these referrals I was getting, all that kind of stuff. It's like, dude, if you don't have a way to predictably generate high ticket on profile leads, then you don't have a business. And oh my gosh, like that struck so hard. What's up, David? Good to see you, man. So true, right? If you don't have a way, let me just say it again. If you don't have a way to predictably generate high ticket on profile leads, like in your target, then you don't have a business. You're just getting lucky. And he told me that, like, Chris, you're just getting lucky. It's just a matter of time before it dries up. So for most of us, let's think about this lead gen thing for a second, okay? What's up, Kitty? Awesome, great to see you. I love the way you just typed that smiley face, Kitty. That's really cool. That's actually a fun smiley face. I like that a lot. So it's kind of a fancy mustache. I don't know for the week. Anyway, let's talk lead gen. So there's two reasons we often get confused with lead gen. One is we don't know which lead gen method to follow. All right, believe it or not, that's not the biggest hurdle for most of us. There's so much information out there. In this Facebook group, on this YouTube channel, and wherever you're watching this, and in so many other groups, podcasts, blogs, vlogs, nonstop prospecting info, right? I hope it's not me who's having the mustache. Kitty, great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. For most of it, it's not a lack of information. It's an overwhelmed situation, right? Right? You've been to the conferences. You've read the stuff, you've read the books, you listen to the podcast, you're just constantly consuming lead gen information. The truth of it is, it's really overwhelming. That's what bogs most of us down. So let's oversimplify this for just a second and then get back into some nitty-gritty details to try to make some sense of this and give you something you can actually work with, okay? Oversimplifying for a second. You need to pick a lead gen method that you like, and you need to do it, okay? That's really oversimplified. Well, Chris, what if my market's not there? How do I know if they're going to be attracted or not? I get it. I was there. I used to be so there. But ultimately, you've got to get a lead gen method that you like and that you'll be consistent with it. All right, let's talk about why you have to like it. Liking helps with consistency, right? Because you'll get up in the morning and do it because you don't mind doing it. But also, if you already like that method, if you're already familiar with, let's say, Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or email lists or I don't know, Clubhouse, YouTube, if you're a vlogger or a blogger, whatever you are, like go with your natural pattern because really you're going to be better that way. I like video, all right? I didn't always like video. I used to be pretty bad at this, but now I've gotten really comfortable with video. So it's easy for me to jump on and do live videos. I'm a horrible writer. I was just talking to somebody else in our community here in the Facebook community, and they're a great writer. Like they're published on all kinds of amazing news outlets because they're a great writer. They're getting asked to publish. That's really cool. Go with what you're good at. Go with what you like doing, because otherwise you're going to have to learn a new system, a new process, and there's so many nuances to every platform and every type of communicating and content building and outreach. It's going to get overwhelming. So go with what you like doing, all right? Whatever platform, whatever format you like. If you like video and you like LinkedIn, great. Then figure out a way to do video on LinkedIn. If you like audio and you like podcasting and Clubhouse, but you're kind of sick of podcasting and you wish you could do more Clubhouse, do it. It's okay. I promise you, whatever platform you pick and whatever medium you pick, there are plenty of people in your market, whatever market that is, they're on that platform and that respond to that medium. There really are. Yeah, video is totally top of the pyramid when it comes to what all these like social networks are prioritizing, because humans are responding really well to video, right? We're visual people, visual creatures. But it's not the only thing. My wife, Jill, she's not a video person. She responds to written stuff. Your audience is there, okay? You're going to find your audience on whatever platform you like best using whatever medium you prefer, all right? So that's overly simplifying it, I know. There's so many questions we're all going to come up with, like, well, what do I name my post? What's my lighting or my audio got to look like? Do I have to pre-announce or not announce? Should I be launching? Again, back it off, oversimplify. I like doing video, that's me, and the Facebook app, the Instagram app, the YouTube app, they make it super easy for me. And a lot of these apps publish on lots of platforms at once, so it's super easy. I just oversimplify, okay? Number 2, so I'm oversimplifying. Pick the thing you like doing and do it. Number 2, narrow that thing down to like the simplest number of steps you can think of and write those steps down and do them 3 to 5 times a week, okay? So pick the platform, the place you like, and the medium you like, all right? You're a writer, you're a video, you're an audio, whatever you are. Just pick a platform you're comfortable with, you like working on, and pick the medium that you like the most. Forget where you think is the coolest. That's your spot. Now, write a list of what that looks like. If you're gonna blog, this is gonna be horrible because I don't blog. I tried it because I used to think blogging was it, right? I hate blogging. If you're a blogger, write down the steps you go through to knock out a blog in 30 minutes. Chris, that's fast. I know. Set a 30-minute timer. Pick a heading. Write a couple of paragraphs. Put a hook in there. Hey, if you want more information, reach out. And write the steps down that you have to go through every day to make a blog happen. And do it. A blog in 30 minutes. All right? 3 to 5 times a week. Just need to be consistent. If it's video, if it's audio on Clubhouse, if it's publishing a YouTube channel, if you're a podcaster, like find the simplest, shortest path to getting content out on a platform you enjoy, in a medium you like doing and working with, and then the simplest way to do that. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it perfect. Don't make it right. Just do it, all right? Being out there consistently, even if it's the simplest stuff ever, is so much more important than getting it just right. Because even this video right here, once you stop watching this, it's over. I know that the value of this video is helping somebody crack a little code and take one more step farther. That's really important. But I also know that that one person that gets really good value out of this might say, wow, that changed a lot for me. The likelihood of that, though, is pretty rare. What's going to change more for you if you're watching this is helping you see this progression of how you can continue to stay engaged with building your own market or lead gen or whatever you're trying to figure out. That's what's more valuable to you. It's more valuable to me. It's the consistency that's valuable. So, number 1, again, oversimplify this. Don't complicate it. Pick the platform and the medium you like working in. All right? Just go with that. Lexi, what's up? And then figure out, for me to deliver a piece of content out there, what are the smallest, simplest numbers of steps for me to be able to just drop that out there and get it done? And then do that 3 to 5 times a week. I go live on video. Hey, it's good to see you. I go live on video 3 times a week. It's just my pattern. It's easy for me to do. It fits in on the days that right now when I'm doing this, I do this on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. All right. The reason I do that is because it's the easiest days for me to do that. I'm ready for video. I have other video calls scheduled on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So I don't have to think about getting on video on Wednesdays or Fridays. I don't want to worry about it, right? I want to be out riding my bike or hanging out at a coffee shop or doing something that doesn't require a studio necessarily. So great. I make it easy for me. Do the same thing. What are the simplest steps? You'll notice this video right here. I got my phone in a tripod. I'm in my studio. Not a big deal. The lighting didn't have to be perfect. And I just put a simple title to the video and I start going, all right? Because I know my subject matter. You can do the same thing. If you're a writer, do it in writing. If you're an audio person, drop it into audio. Throw it on a podcast. You can go on Clubhouse, folks, and open up a room, do your audio thing, deliver some really good information, record it also on your computer while you're doing that, and throw it up on a podcast. Voila, you got 2 then throw it on YouTube, audio only with just a still image. It's fine. What matters, though, is that you get it out there, excuse me, you get it out there and that you do the work consistently. That's why consistency. That's why keeping that simplicity at the forefront of your mind about, I like working on this platform, I like this medium of dropping my information out there, and I've simplified the process down in a way that will allow me to do it 3 to 5 times a week. Now, one more little thing here. Ask questions if you got them, folks. I got time. One more little thing. A lot of people say you got to publish every day, all right? Or you have to think of titles to your articles, your videos that really zing, that have a number in them. The 3 essential steps. Don't do this. All those really flashy. Yeah, I get it. But ultimately, if you get stuck on thinking of a title for more than 5 minutes, you should just write the title down that comes to mind and move on. When the right title pops in your head, like this evening at 11 p.m. while you're just laying in bed, you're like, oh my gosh, that should have been the title. Great, write it down. Drop that title next week. Don't overthink it. Get it out. Jesse, awesome to see you, Jesse. Love the simplicity, Chris. Yeah, you bet. This was my question. Good. So, okay, keep it simple and don't overthink any little step of the process. Make the simple steps, get them done, all right? So I know there's so much information out there. What's going to make your post perfect, your content perfect, your outreach perfect, your lead gen perfect. This is all about lead gen, right? Lead gen is letting people know who you are and inviting them in, all right? For instance, if you want to know more about how to do really good high-ticket lead gen, drop me a private message. Ask to jump on a call with somebody on our team. We have tons of free resources here in our system right here. You're already in there. We can point you in the right direction. We have paid resources, free resources, or if we can crack the code or make a connection for you in the community on a 15, 20-minute call, great, we'll do that. That right there is a good enough hook. Just learn from that. Like, that's a for real offer. Lean in. We're here. That's why we do this. Lean in. But you can do the same thing in your content. Don't overthink what your hook is. Don't overthink a free offer. Don't overthink the free ebook you can download. Like, folks, get the content out there. Lead gen is about showing that you know what in the world you're talking about and actually making it relevant to people and inviting them to jump in and dive in deeper if they want to. That's it. If you want more, lean in. All right. Another just pro tip here to simplify is some people say you got to publish every day. I used to publish every day. All right. If you want to publish every day for a year, you're going to crack the code. You will. People say that all the time. Look, if you publish every day for a year, you'll get it. You'll be successful. The doors will open. It will happen. I see that happen all the time, folks. It took me about 4 to 5 months of publishing every day for me to crack the code on the market and figure out what in the world I was doing, what I was talking about, how to do it. I got way better at doing video. I got better at figuring out lighting. I got better at simplifying things. I got better at not getting hung up on it. But then, oh my gosh, publishing every day gets really exhausting. There's some amazing coaches, authors, teachers, experts out there who do publish every day. My hat is off to them. Like, it's so much work. I've not found that I needed to do that long term, publishing every day until you figure it out. Like, commit for a year, and then if it starts working and you're like, oh my gosh, I got this figured out, you're good. Publishing 3 times a week, 5 times a week, 7 days a week. Let's talk about that when I say publishing every day. 7 days a week is way more exhausting because honestly, folks, you need some downtime. You really do. You need to be able to sleep in on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Monday and not have to worry about showing up and thinking up some crazy creative thing to do. You just need downtime eventually. If you're going to do every day, I would commit to 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Most people on the weekends, unless you're selling weekend information like how to plan a vacation, then the weekends might not be your best shot. Most people are just simply thinking work and they want to accomplish things Monday through Friday, and they're going to chill out and binge on Netflix or Amazon or whatever on the weekends. You chill, do the same thing. If you need to go 3 days a week like I do, honestly, 3 days a week versus 5 days a week, I don't notice a big difference. 5 days a week is more exhausting for me. 3 days a week does the same thing. I want to get real information into the communities I serve in. And so here's one other point. People often think, and I get this question a decent amount, hey, Chris, when you're on a podcast, so a lot of you found me on podcasts and other people's audiences, virtual summits, stage speaking, whatever. Chris, when you're on somebody else's platform, Do you publish that day, or does that count as the publishing? That's a great question. Nice little cheat there, right? For me, it doesn't count as the publishing, all right? So I do live Q&As as my content. That's 99% of what I do here. If I'm on somebody else's platform, their podcast, their virtual summit, their stage, whatever, then I will speak on what they want me to speak on that's in my wheelhouse of expertise, okay? But if I'm speaking like today, I've got a podcast later on, that does not count as me publishing today. So for me, 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, like I mentioned. Again, there's no magic about those days. It's just the days I like. You could do any day you want. For me, I don't let myself cheat. All right, if I'm going to be on a podcast, that's on somebody else's. They're publishing with that content, okay? I am publishing here. This is the ship that I run, okay? Hope that helps. So, any other questions as we're going? I got time, but I can wrap it up here. Let me just revisit these main points because they're so important. Keep it insanely simple. There are probably 3 main points I keep coming back to here in this conversation. Point number 1, pick the platform, the place that you want to publish and lead gen. Pick that lead gen place based on where you like hanging out. If you're an Instagram person, a Facebook person, a LinkedIn person, a Clubhouse person, a YouTube person, local face-to-face networking events where you like swap business cards. If that's your jam, go do it. You kids got this. Like, do what you're comfortable with because that's where your heart, your essence, your sparkle is going to shine. That sounds so Disney movie, but I can't overstate that. Your essence, your sparkle, your heart needs to shine. So be in a place where you like hanging out, okay? That's number 1. Simplify it. Just do it. Number 2, when you're in that location doing lead gen work, if it's email lists or blogging or vlogging or whatever you do, use the medium that you like. I hate writing. I love video and audio. So I migrate to that. If anybody in this community asks me to write an article so you can publish it on your blog, I'll say no. I'm just not a good writer. I hate it. If you say, hey, can you be on my podcast or a virtual summit or something like that, you're going to get a lot farther with me because it's easy. I like doing video and audio. All right, so pick the platforms you like hanging out in, the locations, digitally or real life. Pick the medium you like using. Don't overthink it. I promise, with 8 billion people on the planet, there are people in your market that are on whatever platform you like hanging out on or whatever location that also like engaging in the medium that you like presenting in. Not a big deal. And then number 3, crack the code on delivering your message in that location, in that medium, all right? Crack the code on that message piece. What's the simplest way for you to just do it every day, 3 to 5 times a week? What's the simplest way for you to do it? You just turn on your phone and go start talking? Do you write a quick blog article and you take 30 minutes or less to do it and you just get it out the door? I'm talking keep it quick. On my calendar, when I do these, they're in 30-minute blocks on Mondays and Tuesdays. It's a 15-minute live Q&A I do on Thursday mornings. Again, this is the time of this recording. The day of the week, the time of the day doesn't matter. What does matter is getting it done, all right? And getting it done in a really small amount of time. You shouldn't spend half a day doing lead gen when it comes to content creation and being out there and being relevant, all right? Keep it super simple. Share your expertise. Let people know, hey guys, for real, this is me letting you know as an example, but it's for real too. If you want more information on how to do high-ticket lead gen and sales for your high-ticket group coaching program, or you're done for your agency even, reach out. Like, send me a private message. Drop a comment down here. Let me know I can help you. We can point in the right direction. There's so much content we have already here for free, or we can jump on a call. Or you're welcome to talk to somebody else on my team who helps run our masterminds and ask them questions about how they do it. We'll help you. That's a real offer. Lean in. Okay, now, teaching you what to do. Do the same thing. It's okay. Don't make it weird. Don't make it creepy. Share your expertise. The people who want to learn from you will lean in. The people who are on the fringes and just want to watch, they'll do that. That's great. We all interact with information this way. You kids got this. Like, look, what's in between your ears is so amazing. You've worked so many years to get to your level of expertise. If you're having wild success right now, if you're struggling to get things started or maintain, either way, you've learned so much along the way. You've got the expertise. You might just not have cracked the code on how to convert those leads who want the same expertise you got. If you wanted the expertise, I promise you that means there's like a million other people who do. It's just a matter of finding which of those people want the expertise from you. That's what I've gotten good at. I've gotten good at that, folks, not because I wanted to be good at lead gen, but because, again, like I started this conversation out with, that coach that I had 10 years ago said, Chris, if you don't have a way to predictably generate high ticket, on profile leads, then you don't have a business. You're just getting lucky. That scared me so bad, and it has proven to be one of the best statements I've ever heard in my business life, because it forced me to start getting good at lead gen. All right? And lead gen is consistency, and then it takes some clarity. Sometimes, for me included, I gotta lean in on other experts and say, here's my lead gen process. Here's what I think my market is. Does this make sense? Because we just simply can't hear our own marketing. We can't hear our own lead gen. It's hard somehow. We're like really good at helping everybody else do it, but it's hard to hear our own stuff. So that's why I'm offering lean in if you have questions. Do this. Get out there. You guys share your information with people. Help the world move forward. We are freaking all in this together. We need more together. More love, more sharing, more making it happen, more paying it forward, less division, less arguing. You kids, you know how it is. The truth of it is we have like, what is our DNA like? 99.9999 whatever percent the same for all of us here on the planet. We're helping each other out. That's the goal here. Help your people out. Lean out there, share your expertise, do the awesome work. It will change your life. You'll have so much fun. You already know that. Okay, kids, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be awesome. I will see you the next time I do a live. Talk soon, guys. Bye.